Welcome back to Tech Dudes Weekly. We are going to do our inaugural look at tech sales, figure out what is in the market and that is, consumer might be worth buying. Take a look at what prices are out there and should you give it the time of day. So I think
Especially with 4th of July sales.
correct, and might as well start at Best Buy. That's usually one of the better 4th of July sales. So let's bring that up on the screen here. So Dave, where do you want to start?
Well, you've got another kid starting college soon, so he's going to need a TV because he's got an Xbox.
That's true. That's definitely a first world problem. But yep, we'll gotta make sure we can get the Xbox running. God forbid we study. So
Yeah, I mean, heaven forbid he grows up with a 19-inch TV. So
exactly. So since this is going in a dorm, and I can only imagine, I remember what happened in the dorm, but we'll leave that alone. I
oh
want
no, it's got to be disposable. No, I mean it's your money, but yeah, it's got to be disposable.
so let's price this low to high. All right. All right, 24-inch. Now we can stay under $100. I'm
$64. Holy crap!
Yeah, I don't know that I would subject him to a TV that's going to be that small. I think
No, that's
so.
going back to the early '90s when 24-inch flat screens were ungodly priced. I
Let's see if we.
want to use one of these little projectors at some point, but
Yeah, not in a dorm room.
yeah.
Yeah, if he has 6 feet, cubic feet, we'll be amazed. Nothing but oh, here we go. So $79.99. Now we're looking at a Insignia. That's a 32-inch, so that's getting a little better. Insignia is not my favorite brand, but at $79, it could be.
No, and I will say for one of the I'll say economy brands, it's actually not a bad TV.
Yeah, and this is going to be HD, so I mean, it's not 4K. It's not going to, just blow the Xbox out of the water. But the one I would say, $79, and as long as if you want to stream anything, it's a Fire TV. Nice.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of an all-in-one. And worst case, if they get into a hot and heated Halo game and knock it off something, you're out $80.
Yeah, that's not bad. So okay, I'll give this one the thumbs up. Let's scroll down here a little bit further.
Not
Westinghouse,
Westinghouse,
no,
no.
not a fan. Yeah, we're still the
No.
same. Insignia again. Let's see, Westinghouse. Come on,
40-inch.
Toshiba.
Oh, okay. That's stepping up quite a bit. That's actually a nice one.
Yeah, so that's $119, and we're at 32 inches. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Again,
And it's a
1080.
wall mount.
Yeah, it'll be 1080p, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
It looks like it. Even the feet they're on are relatively small, so it's not something that's going to take up a ton of space on top of a dresser or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. Okay, let's see how far we can go here before I know I'm not spending that kind of money on this.
42.
Insignia.
There's a 43-inch. Okay, 139. That's still not bad.
No, still in the 1080p range, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
With integrated Fire TV, so it's an all-in-one.
All right, so let's go to the next page and see what we got here real quick. All right, so TCL
4K for 149.
Oh yeah, look at that Insignia 149, and then there's TCL on the same side. That's Android TV, the Google TV.
Yeah,
I've had that. It's a little wonky.
I'm wondering what kind of processing power it's got because we've got AT&T fiber, and all of the streaming devices that we have are from AT&T, and they're Android TV, and they're pretty robust. But I don't think it's got the horsepower. I don't think this TV has the same horsepower on those dedicated Android devices.
Probably not at $149.99.
Yeah,
they had to skimp somewhere.
But especially with the screen and stuff.
I'm digging that 4K Insignia though, at 149. That's not bad. 43 inch. That's a good size TV. Now, granted, how big is too big for a dorm room? I think we're starting to become a little bit absurd. 43 is probably as large as I would go. Anything above that's going to be absurd.
It'll be like watching IMAX when he's sitting in front of it in a dorm room.
Yeah, although I have to admit, my son got a single, so he's not going to at least be, sharing a 6x6 cubicle with somebody else.
Oh, that's cool.
I shared it with somebody else's, so
Oh,
okay, so we're I'm guessing we're somewhere in the 40. Yeah, so now we're getting to 179. We're still in the 40-inch range. Roku, not a
Pioneer.
Pioneer. Yeah, got.
I'm not a Roku fan. I don't like the Roku stuff.
No, me either. Oh, Pioneer.
Okay, so I have on our covered patio, I have the 50-inch version of that Pioneer, and it's actually a pretty good TV.
You like it? Okay.
Yep.
Good.
It's not the Pioneer name you and I grew up with, but it's a nice TV.
It's got some good reviews. So far, I haven't seen anything that just sticks out as a no, I'm not doing it, other than maybe Westinghouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're approaching the $200 mark. Probably won't go any farther than this on these. But yeah, so I would give a thumbs up to one of the Insignias at 4K. TCL is not bad. Pioneer's not bad at all. Nothing, but I think
and the Toshiba.
Yeah, I think you do pretty well under $200, and kind of go with that. If I had to pick one out of these, I think I'm probably going back to this 4K Insignia, nothing for $149. It's got 2,000 decent reviews. How bad could it be? All right.
Well, for $149, I mean, good God. So
yeah, you can't.
And you get 3 months of Apple TV.
Yep, that works. Sweet. Okay, so let's go back to the 4th of July sale here. Look at all categories again. All right, so do you want to pick on some laptops a little bit?
Yeah, let's see what's out there.
All right. So I will caveat this is I don't believe 4th of July is the best time to buy a laptop. I still think that's the back to school sales or going into the holiday season. Especially the fourth quarter is when we start to see new processors come out. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you absolutely need a laptop, it's not a terrible time to buy. I just don't think it's the best one.
No, back to school is going to be a good one, and then Black Friday. So,
with that said, why don't we target this one as general purpose? Microsoft Office, surfing the web, stuff like that. Probably no gaming.
Yeah. No gaming at all, because that's what they're going to do. I mean, well, I don't know. It depends.
So, I mean these featured. HP's not a bad brand. I wouldn't have any issues with that. So if I had to look at this, and again, we're staying in the Windows world here. We probably won't do any Apple products on this particular one because let's just say it's safe to assume that if there's a sale at Best Buy on Apple, you're going to save about $20 to $50 on any given product.
Yeah, and they don't do their sales anyway until back to school sales. So
yeah, well, Apple is what it is. So in this one here, we'll go low to high real quick, see if there's anything even remote.
Thumb drive, nice.
Not a laptop and computer, but I get where they're headed with this. So we'd have to scroll all the way down. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that. So let's go back to probably the featured ones, I guess. Take a look through those real fast.
Yeah, so when you did that, it took you straight to do PC laptops on the left.
Over here? Sure.
Yeah, because when you did that, it sorted it by something else completely different.
Okay.
Oh, see what Microsoft has. See if they got any Surfaces at a decent price for college.
Okay, let's filter that.
Or help just general use. Oh, that's not horrible.
No, that's actually a good deal. So the Surface Pro 7 Plus, I would absolutely recommend. And here's why. On the back side of the panel, underneath the kickstand here, there's a little door.
Yeah.
And it allows you to pop that open actually with just like a pin or, something you would use to pop out a SIM card. But you can replace the hard drive in there if you're savvy enough. So this is a good deal. Anything below the 7 Plus does not have that. It is not upgradable on the storage. Now, the only thing you'll run into here, 8 gigs of RAM and i3. i3 is a tad sluggish. But if you're using it for surfing, Microsoft Office, things like that, thumbs up. I did $699. This would be a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's normally $929. Plus, you've got OneDrive if you're using Microsoft for that. Plus, for saving space, it's a tablet and a laptop in the same thing.
Well, here's the other caveat. Look at this. Black type covers included.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So you don't have to buy the external keyboard for it. It comes with it.
That's a big deal. So the for those that haven't worked with Surface before, the keyboard actually pulls off. It's a magnetically connected keyboard, and so you can pop the kickstand down and it becomes a tablet. Is it an iPad? No, but it's a tablet. It's still Windows. But the keyboard cover is typically about anywhere. I've seen them on sale for about $79.99, and they go all the way up to $159 depending on what you want with it. So the fact that this is included. And this is just their standard one. So this is the $79.99 on sale one. But still, again, great keyboard, great feel. There's no major bounce to it. You'll love it. Plus, it protects the screen when it's closed.
Yeah. Plus, the other thing too. Look at this too. Since it's a Core i3, 8 gig of memory, 128 gig SSD. I don't think this is going to consume battery like a normal, say, an i5 or i7 would. So you're going to get longer life out of it.
Yeah, this is a real good one. And the other thing to mention too is that you can still buy the accessories like the Surface Pen. So if you have a student that's going to go and actually go to class, to take notes at that class because they're intending to actually pass the course. The Surface Pen is actually really nice. So you can open up Notepad, scribble your notes, and things like that. Circle, highlight things. So it's a good deal. This is a good deal.
And they've got an open box for $560. It looks like so.
Yeah. If you get the they do have the accidental Geek Squad protection. It's worth it, especially if it's going to school. Buy the 2-year at least. I can say though, if you spend another $10, you can actually get the tech support through their subscription service. I can't remember what they're calling it now. It's part of their My Best Buy. I think it's the Total Care. So the Total Care actually gives you 2 years automatically. You just have to renew it every year. But in the long run, if you work out the numbers, and that'll be probably a separate discussion we can do. You can actually, if you're buying enough stuff through Best Buy, anything from refrigerators to computers to whatever, you're getting
not sponsored, by the way, but we'll take the sponsorship if it ever thrown at us.
Very true. No, very true. I've actually saved quite a bit of money doing that, but again, I buy a lot of tech. I buy a lot of stuff for my house through Best Buy, including appliances, things like that. So it's definitely worth it in the long run. But if you're going to look for a computer, this one's a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, all the way. Which probably after the first of the year, I'll be looking at a Surface anyway. So I want to see what comes out next year for them.
Yep, actually, and again, the Surface, just a caveat, this is the 7 Plus. There is a Surface 8 and there's a Surface 9. That's where they kind of go up in generations of the processor and whatnot. But if you're using this for what we said, it's a school item, office, surfing the web, you can use it for communication, Teams, video calls, things like that. No problem. It'll work all day. Now you'll love it.
Yep, agree.
All right, so why don't we jump back over to the general sale here? Anything else?
Envy's not bad. They had a HP Envy. Sorry, HP.
Yeah,
HP.
Any of the stock laptops, I think, there with the similar specs to what we just saw on the Surface. HP would be good. Lenovo would be fine. Dell obviously would be fine.
Check the video game console VR. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. I would say I'm trying to think if there's any brands I would avoid that I haven't had good luck with. Not really. I think, I would give a thumbs up definitely to Microsoft Surface line, and then I would probably be looking at HP and Dell myself, maybe Lenovo.
Yeah, agree.
All right. So
the Lenovo Yogas are good. Yeah, video games, consoles, and VR. I want to see what they got on the VR side.
All right.
Besides the
Let's see.
Yeah, we know what that's going to be. $499.
Yeah, that's a huge sale of nothing off.
Click show more on the other side over there. See if it gives it just a VR section.
Where's that?
Under category.
Oh, here we go. Virtual reality.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna let you do the talking here because I don't know the pricings if this is good or bad.
So the 128 used to be $399. I don't remember it being $399 for the 128. Oh yeah, sorry. The 64 was $299. The 128 was $399. So that's not a bad deal. The advanced all-in-one, the 256. Scroll down. There's another version that's coming out that I would hold off for. Quest Pro. I've heard that's got ripped to pieces. I haven't played with it, but I can't see spending $1,000 on that just yet. I'm the Quest 2 Advanced is perfectly fine with me. I'm trying to remember, is that one or is it the Steam one that got ripped to pieces?
I don't know actually myself. It looks like this is all just accessories after those three.
Those are still the Quest 2s. I still see them as viable devices, especially for something inexpensive that you want to just kind of watch a movie by yourself or whatever, or you just want to play, Salad Ninja or whatever it's called. So,
yeah. If you're having an undying need to slice fruit, here's your go-to. Or you can go to your local, grocery store and just get some fruit. And
this shows you the complete nerd I am. The only reason I have one of them is because they've got Star Wars games on there. So,
There you go. There you go.
But no,
All right.
those aren't
So
bad. I just wouldn't go with the Pro.
all right. So I think we've kind of exhausted anything here. I don't
Yeah,
know there's
I don't see
anything
anything
else
else on
that's
the
worth
4th of
kind of
July
looking at.
sale. Plus, it ends tomorrow too. So
Fair enough. All right. So the only other thing that I think we wanted to touch base on, we'll just do it real briefly because the actual sale items worth looking at probably aren't out yet. Is Prime Day is coming up from Amazon. So if you're a Prime member, definitely take a peek at it
yeah,
because you can get some decent stuff off of it, especially in the tech category. And especially for anything that's technically owned by Amazon. So if you need new Wi-Fi, Arrow, or Ring cameras, things like that, again, those are Amazon subsidiaries. So jumping over to that, we'll see that, July 11th and 12th is when it starts up. Take a look at it, Fire tablets, stuff like that. We'll come back around and start, as we get closer to the 11th and see what they're starting to send out as, hey, these are big deals. But you can already see that, you're starting to see some prices come down. TVs, again, this might be worth taking a look at again. Amazon Fire TV, because they have their own brand. Under the hood, it's Toshiba, I believe, but still.
yeah, I think it is.
Their Fire tablets, if you're looking for a new Kindle or something like that, or a tablet to play some games on, give to your toddler that if they throw through the window, it's not going to, be too bad.
Yeah, and Wi-Fi stuff. The Eero is really, really good.
Yeah, there it is right here. You can see the Arrow. I'm a big fan of Arrow. I've been using it for a long time. If you want Alexa devices, hopefully I didn't set one off in my house somewhere.
Don't say the A word.
Yeah, don't ever say it too loud. But you'll see these come out. Ring, I think we mentioned that too. Again, that's a subsidiary, as is Arrow, of Amazon themselves. So you'll see some good Prime Day deals. But we'll maybe revisit that when we get a little closer to the date.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I don't know. I may be out of the country, so I'll have to see. You may can do one, but we'll see.
Yeah, you might say Dave's taking a little vacation here, not only from the channel but from life in general, and is going to go, on a cruise. So
Yeah.
you might see me pop up solo a little bit, if I'm feeling ambitious, but we'll definitely get back and talk about what we're seeing in the Amazon Prime Day sale there. And again, don't hesitate at any point if you see it on Prime Day, you really like it, but you want hands on, walk into your local Best Buy and tell them to price match it because they will.
Yes, they will. 100%.
Amazon is not going to lose out, or Best Buy is not going to lose out to an Amazon, pricing match. So I've used that many times.
Yeah.
I think other than that, that's what we wanted to accomplish today. Again, those are the sales that are, catching our eye. We will be doing other ones. Micro Center is coming to our area, so we'll be talking about that one, and maybe some other smaller shops that are, in our area. But take a look at the Best Buy 4th of July sale. I don't think you'll, if you're looking for general computers, appliances, things like that, it's usually a good sale. If you're looking to really save the dollars, though, on laptops, stuff like that, hold off, wait for back to school, wait for the, the holiday season, especially as new tech will be introduced, usually following end of September.
Yeah, plus back to school typically do the no sales tax weekend too. So
very true. Very true. And again, if you have a kid that's going to go to college, don't hesitate to see what either your student discount will get you as well, either at the local college store or even directly on an Apple or a Best Buy. Sometimes they'll give you a student discount. Just all you have to do is prove that you're an enrolled student. So
agree.
All righty. Well, we appreciate everybody for joining. If you like this, please subscribe, drop something in the comments. And I'd love to hear from you. Love to get people on the show. And hopefully we'll be talking to you soon. Thanks a lot.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.